YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Man, I loaded this up just a minute ago, and I was like, man, what happened to my empire, or my money here in this empire campaign? I was only making like 396 gold per turn, and I was like, I was making like 10 grand. Yeah, it was because I forgot to turn my mods on. That's how much extra penalty Creative Assembly built into the game. It's 8,000 something extra penalty for having 5 armies, which I understand the reason why they initially wanted to put in like a penalty for having too many armies. I guess, kind of, but at the same time it's really annoying because look how much territory I control and the kind of power I'm projecting. I mean, Varg, they don't have any more territory than I do, and they have like 7 or 8 stacks, and they're not getting penalized, but you penalize. It's just a weird thing, and that's one of the reasons why I like mods. I think the game, for the most part, is, I mean, it's great. Game's fantastic, but there's like those few things, and that's one of the things I absolutely love about mods that lets you customize it. The thing I don't understand, though, is like they made the laboratory for, which is a cool like custom battle mode where you can change the mechanics and stuff. That's all great. They need to do the laboratory for like campaign settings where you can choose to play your campaign without having to have a mod, and you can say, hey, all this extra upkeep, that's stupid. Or like the bogus diplomatic penalties on legendary and stuff just because it's legendary, that's also stupid. Like, it doesn't create an extra challenge, it's like arbitrarily creating dumb difficulty rather than, you know, actual fun, intelligent difficulty things, you know. I don't know. Anyway, I understand it's hard to program the game to be more intelligent, but at the same time, like, I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I don't play on Legendary. I know that, like, Legend of Total War, for instance, he loves Legendary. If you all like watching that, go watch him. I don't know how I could put up with it, honestly. Like, if I played on Legendary all the time, I'd be bald and angry and everything else because it just, like, the game is not even fun at that point. It's just horrible. Just awful. But in any case, how's things going? Some of you may be wondering where the Techless campaign is. Well, it's on my laptop, and I just didn't have time to plug my laptop in and record on it tonight. I'm probably going to do a live stream sometime soon and just finish the Techless campaign. And the reason it's on my laptop is because it keeps crashing on my desktop. I don't know why that is, but it keeps crashing. Holy turn end, Batman. Wow. I mean, that's like one of the longest turn ends I've had in this campaign. Good gravy. We done yet? Just take your time. Good grief, folks. That is quite the turn in there. Seems like it was a lot longer that time. Yeah, we can afford that. Let's do it. So here's what I was gonna do. This army, I wanted it to stay over here and kind of head towards Chaos because it's gonna be better suited for fighting Chaos. There we go. And we're gonna occupy. We're just gonna take all this territory away so we can really hurt Varg. This army was more well suited to fighting Varg and not the Chaos faction, so it's gonna head north. And then Balthasar was gonna head back up here towards Chaos as well. And we got Karl Franz at Castle von Rauken.
Summon the Elector Counts.
I will, Karl. We'll summon them. You always tell me that.
By the comet.
What about the comet? By the vomit comet? Ooh, Air's bad jokes. They're unrelenting. I do want to take Aarongrad. Ah, we can't quite reach it. That's a bummer, but we'll get there. Let's build defenses anywhere where it's possible. I think I'm going to wait and let Kislev level up first, rather than the smaller ones. Hergig. Definitely want the trade resources. Don't think we need that. And then we'll build the trade resources there as well, because we got big trade agreements with Lothern. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna let those level up later. Or actually, we're gonna let Kislev level up, not the smaller settlements. Let's go over here and do some scouting. Try and get eyes on the Chaos armies before they get here. Let's see. This army can't move anymore. Done. These guys are done for the turn. Let's see. Pistol Corps. What did we do? What else was in this army? Okay, yeah, we have steam tanks and demigriffs. So.
Ready to serve.
Wait a minute, no, hang on. I'm looking at this one. But yeah, steam tanks and demigriffs. So I think we were probably working towards this Mighty Forge because it gives that army ward save for demigriffs and steam tanks, which will be a big deal.
What orders?
Let's see, Arcane Conduit on the Grey Wizard. And the Empire Captain. He's got his Pegasus, hold the line. His charge is already enormous, so we don't need a bigger charge. Let's help him spread public order, because we're going to be wrecking a lot of settlements, and the more public order we can spread around, the better. There is one Varg army here, but it's trash. We should be able to deal with it. These guys are about to finish getting some stanks and some artillery, so Volkmar's army will be a lot more interesting now. Let's see, it was Arcane Conduit here is where... If you don't have Arcane Conduit or a Power Stone or something, it's really hard to get enough Winds of Magic to really do the kind of damage you want. So I highly recommend, when you get the opportunity, to focus on that kind of stuff. Let's do this public order, since it's going to be nasty with all the chaos corruption having to be undone. We're going to ignore that and end ourselves a turn. And get ready for another long turn in. It's like settle in for the winter, folks. Gosh, man, who's hyped about Total War right now? I'm always hyped about Total War. I guess that's nothing new, but you got 3 kingdoms coming down the line, so that's going to be historical awesomeness. You've got Thrones of Britannia coming down the line, which is going to be historical awesomeness. And then you're going to have Warhammer 3 and more Warhammer 2 content coming down the line, which is freaking awesome. I'm so pumped about that. Who knows what else they're going to make this, but you got Total War Arena going on in development too, which is like a whole different style of Total War game. I'm not really into those like massive online arena things, but Total War Arena is fun. It's just, it's a grindy game, and I'm not the kind of person who has time to grind on those games. It's like, if I'm going to play a game for a long time like I do Total War Warhammer, I want it to be like, instead of just being like repeating the same thing type of grind, I want it to be something like this, where I'm conquering a map, like where I feel like I'm doing something, and I don't have to play like 1,000,000 hours a day or a certain way to unlock certain units or whatever else it is. You know what I mean? Like, I can play it at my pace the way I want. So that's the biggest reason why I don't get into arena games. Some people may think, well, Air doesn't play arena because it stinks. No, it's actually a pretty fun game, and the times I play it, I do have fun with it. I just, without being a full-time YouTuber, I don't have time for that. That's really the biggest problem, is like, I've got so much Total War, I don't have time for it. So yeah, definitely a good game, and you know, if you all want to check it out, it's worth checking out. I think you have to go to the wargaming.net to get it. So yeah, non-aggression pact, nah, whatever. Not concerned with you, ugly. Yeah, if some of you wonder why I don't play Total War Arena, that's why. Other people have mentioned, Air, well, how come you're not playing the Rome 2 DLC? You know what? The Rome 2 DLC, it was good. The problem is that Rome 2 is just so disappointingly crappy compared to Warhammer. It's a good game in and of itself. And if you've never played Warhammer, you'd probably like it. Because I know I did whenever I played Rome 2 and Attila. And some people still do, even though they've played Warhammer. But the problem for me is, like, the mechanics and the other stuff are just so much better on Warhammer, and like the faction diversity and the replayability. So again, the Rome 2 DLC is fun. Might I play it at some point? Sure, I might. But you know, it's just hard for me to, because I find more interest in Warhammer. At this point, you know, it's got like an interesting story, interesting lords. Like I said, the factions are different. It makes me want to come back and play it. The cool magic, like the giant map in the Mortal Empires campaign. I mean, it's just, there's so much stuff that keeps me wanting to come back to this game. And so that's why I do. So again, not trying to like drag down Rome 2. That, again, the new DLC was a lot of fun. It was a cool addition. I'm glad Creative Assembly did it. It's just not something that's, you know, going to bring me away from Warhammer, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does.
Ever onward.
Let's move up to here, so we should be able to reach Thousandmoon on the next turn. And then Volkmar, the Grim. Start pushing north as well. The elves are going to take back their territory. If they try and come out of the forest, they're going to be in bad shape, because I have a lot more defenses. They could probably cause a little bit of damage, but I'd be able to turn around and make them pay at some point. So I think the elves are going to lay off if they know what's good for them. If they don't know what's good for them, then I'll show them what's good for them. P.S. What's good for them is a beating. Yeah, you know, just so you all know. Okay, Aaron under control. Got this Todbringer guy who's leveled up. Man, I'm sad we don't have Boris Todbringer. That's like really disappointing. Give him training. Get all these guys gold chevrons. Yeah, we don't want to build that. Okay, we can see the Varg and Chaos. So the Chaos Warherd and the Varg army here. So Karl, I'll probably have Karl beat down this guy, and I'll have Balthasar and this other army rush up to handle. Let's see here, gig. Let's just come over here. We're gonna suffer some attrition, but we got to start heading over here to help face down the chaos. And then we got these two armies here. Yeah, so we'll be good. We got all of our armies in the right positions. Ostland. Let's build up that gold mine. Heck yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, we're about to get a fight, folks. We're about to get some legit fight. I need to get on my allies and like go ahead and give them attack orders on Chaos. That's what we should do. That way just a whole bunch of armies will move north and we'll be able to wipe out Chaos. Because we have a lot of allies. Okay. Can't wait to hit the new world on here. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Take Karl and others and go invade the new world. I haven't looked at the victory conditions any time in the last bajillion years on here either, so we probably need to check that out. Man, did y'all have a good weekend? I hope you did. It was a good weekend for me. Back to work. Man, it's cold. Got some more snow today, too. So, unfortunately, it wasn't enough snow to get me out of work. But, it was fun. Looked good. I think the kids had fun watching it snow. A little bit slippery on the way home, driving home. But, we made it. It's all good. Look at this. Troll army. Literally. Varg be trolling. Oh yeah, there's the chaos stacks. We're about to have some fun. We are about to have some fun. Oh, it looks like the dwarves are headed out that way. Let's do diplomacy. Stirland. Let's give these guys like Varg targets, like up here. Wissenland. I'm just giving these guys targets that I don't care about.
Sigma's will.
I don't know if all that screaming is really necessary. Seems a little bit odd, but you know, whatever. Am I the only one that thinks that's a little weird? I think it's a little weird. What are these guys? Yeah, whatever. Bretonia, you guys focus like up here.
By the light of the lady.
I'm gonna be tired of that real fast. The dwarves, on the other hand, let's get them. Yes. And let's have the dwarves start coming up here.
I stand defiant.
I hate how it like takes you back to the capital every time you click on it. Man, that's annoying. I think I want Lothern to keep. We're not at war with Nagaron. Lothern can just keep doing what they're doing. I really don't need their help. Not interested. Okay, that'll work. So that should get our allies involved. Let's go ahead and build the fort. Zayashenk.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Zoishenk, sorry.
No peace Just more.
So Karl's gonna move up. Some of these places are not very habitable,
For our nation.
which is not good. But we'll deal with it because I want Aarongrad.
The Empire.
Ooh, good. We also got
You summon me.
this guy up here, Rune Lord. So we've got allies incoming. Push up here to Castle von Rauken. And we can hit Salzenmund.
Ever vigilant.
Salzenmund, whatever. However you say it. Yeah, you guys are gonna get shreked. Yeah, look, they got a cheese army. They got a cheese army. I could auto. Oh, there's no equipment because there's no walls. Oh, folks, it's time for revenge. It is time for revenge. Them trolling me with these chariot armies. Let's see your chariot spam now, suckers. You are gonna get so wrecked. And I'm gonna laugh the whole way. This is gonna be great. Don't get a whole lot better than this. This is exactly what this troll army was made to defeat. Okay. Get ready to shoot their faces off. I mean, literally. I want to see faces. Just kidding. Alright, here we go. Start deployment. Fire! 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 Oh, for crap's sake. Pull the trigger. There we go. I guess maybe they have like a short reload animation or something when the battle starts. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. I'm gonna go into slow-mo for a minute because we don't want Demigryph Knights chasing Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes. So basically I'm gonna make sure all my Demigryph Knights have attack orders on chariots. And then we're gonna pull back with our skirmish cavalry, and we're gonna focus down Marauder horse units. We're gonna take some damage as this happens, but we'll be alright. Okay, so the chariot should drop very quickly once you all focused over there. And I want you three shooting these guys over here. Let's hit play. Give these guys a little bit of Pit of Shades. Okay, ignore them. Ignore the Marauder horses. Just come over here. Okay, just keep focusing up here. Okay, push up. Riders keep firing. There you go. Use a little bit of pendulum. Oh, it would have been better coming from a slightly different angle there. Darn. Again, don't chase Marauder horses. Just get into the fight over here. Let the Outriders do their thing. There we go, folks. That's how it's done. That's how you defeat the Varg spam armies. I've got better range, better firepower, better anti-large. Everybody back over here. Forget the dudes with the throwing axes. Everybody just pile in on their lord so that we can do this right.
Soldiers, for the Warhammer!
Keep firing.
Ready for war!
There we go.
Reality to my
Didn't work out so well for you, did it? Didn't work out so well. Get yourself trolled, fools. So we did not lose any units. We wrecked all their chariots and shot up all their marauder horsemen. So the anti-Varg army, and it would be also good against infantry and trolls. So, I mean, this army can handle pretty much anything Varg can throw. I mean, they have no answer to it. Because they don't have long-range skirmishers at this point. And they don't have something like skin wolves or anything either, because they haven't made the update, which they should have made, but they haven't. So, puts me in an easy position to destroy them. Let's destroy that.
Champion of the faith.
Grand Hammer, Sigmar's Ward. Honestly, missile resistance would be pretty good. Honest Steel's not going to do us anything. This will, though. Okay. Volkmar, my man. She head on up here.
Ready.
Just
The wicked
go ahead and
flee
camp in
before
Middenheim. Let's see what buildings we need to build. There's quite a few. Hockland. Yes, let's build this up. Are these guys gonna come after me? Servants of Chaos? They might. I mean, I'm at war with them. I got a pretty solid garrison here. They can try. They might succeed because it's just a garrison. Let's build that up. Let's build this Reichsfort too, because it gives us a garrison and 2 Reichsguard. There we go. Spending up. Oh yeah, we spent all our money. That was expensive. Those are some high-level buildings that we were building.
I am Prince and Emperor.
I know you are. Let's level up the hop. Light of battle. So he's now like full-on light wizard. He's like Gandalf the White level of light.
Let us begin.
To the provinces!
Ooh, Balthasar leveled up. So renowned scholar. Luminarch and steam tanks. Does have a Luminarch. We don't have any steam tanks. That one's not all that useful to me though. Glittering robe, final transmutation, arcane conduit. We finished honest steel. He's got the demigryphs, so I mean that ward save would be pretty nice. Or buffing handgunners if we haven't already done it. But let's see what else we want to unlock with Balthasar, really. Lightning strike would be quite handy. Oof, man, there's too much good stuff. That's the problem. Too much. This extra winds of magic, though, would be nice to have, and I've got to spend 1 more skill point in here before it opens up. We could always put some steam tanks in his army later on. We could like replace the handgunners as steam tanks or something like that, maybe. Maybe we'll do that.
Servant of the faith.
Devastating charge, spread public order. Yeah, because we want to turn around the public order in these places as quickly as possible. Yeah, we're out of money, so we can't build that stuff. Out of money. Actually, we're going to need a growth bonus here, even though we really do need the other. But because we're this red here, you can see we're going to take a public order hit, casualty replen, and growth. So I want to try and overcome that negative growth so we can get this built up. Once it's built up, it's not too bad. Yeah, you don't make as much income, but it's not too bad. What are you all doing down there? It's like some kind of idiot dwarf party. Look at him just like all piled up out there. You do have to love it, though, when there's so many factions and so much stuff on the campaign map that it makes a turn-in this long. Don't get me wrong, it'd be great if they found a way to make it faster, but I shouldn't complain about the turn-in times because this is an absolutely massive campaign, the likes of which we've never seen in Total War, and I love it. Those guys are going to attack me. I'll have to look. Technically, they should be going after people who are doing the vortex thing, I think. Oh no! Surtha Ek! This guy is, like, too good. Nerf Surtha Ek, CA. Nerf him. He's too good. You can't compete with that. Can't compete with that. Alright, let's see. I don't really want to occupy all this stuff up here, but at the same time, I don't want Varg having it.
The nation calls.
So this friggin' attrition. Let's move over through here, because then we won't get hit by attrition. We can replenish. Where's my... Oh, I had this army here, too.
I am
Sebastra.
Are you?
Get up here towards Prague.
I'm a supreme.
Okay, there we go. So I got 2 armies ready to face down Chaos, and we should be in perfectly good shape to hurt Chaos rather badly. Arcane Conduit, Power Drain. Is these armor piercing? Magical and Fire doesn't say armor piercing. Increased number of missiles. So let's do this Flaming Sword of Ruin. That could be quite useful.
Yes.
Warrior Priest, Wound, Stimulate Growth. Let's do this. Yeah, sure. Why not? There we go.
Orders.
Let's take this army.
Heldenhammer.
Okay. So we're about to have Varg removed from the northern shores here, which I very much approve.
Sigma, grant me strength.
Let's do a growth thing here too.
Grand Theogenist.
Let's park here, and then we can hit Norden, and we'll complete that province. We are very likely to have quite a few rebellions soon. That leaves Franz free to hit Fort Straghov. We can probably force Varg into a peace treaty soon. I mean, they are losing territory like crazy. But I'm not even sure if we can negotiate with them. Or that I would be willing to negotiate with them, for that matter. I'd have to think about it. Devastating charge, training. Let's go in here, ferryman and smuggler. Yeah, extra winds of magic. Winds of magic. There we go. What do we got for this guy? Let's give him some armor. Hand weapon. Wow, a 20% ward save. I need to get that on someone that counts. And a potion of healing, too. Good grief. Yeah, let's go see what we got.
Praise Sigma.
Balthasar has all these legendary items. So we can't put a lot of that on him. Because what he has is really good. Fire resistance. Let's leave Balthasar alone. Let's see about this other lord who's about to face off against Chaos. He probably needs some decent stuff. Self. Oh, we're not gonna need missile resistance up against Dragon Helm. this one. Talisman. Before I give him that awesome ward save, let's look. He's probably going to need the potion of healing, though. Leadership. Campaign movement range. Untainted. That could be pretty good, actually. Tax rate. Income from trade agreements. So let's give him this one. And then let's give him the Apprentice Wizard. Some of the stuff is just kind of trash, honestly. So let's... Extra public order. I mean, this stuff's not going to help a whole lot. These banners. Campaign movement range. And I saw one that was untainted. Standard, public order, campaign line of sight against undead. Again, more campaign movement range. So yeah, there's a lot better things there. So I'll just rearrange all of his stuff. And then let's go over here to Mr. the Grim. Details. Okay, he's got the Jade Griffin here, so we can't put that there. So I do think that ward save would make the most sense over here on this non-legendary lord. Just wanted to make sure we're putting it in the right spot. Let's just arm these guys up while we're at it. Winds of Magic. Untainted. I should have had this done a long time ago. Extra tariffs. Research rate. I mean, there's a ton of good stuff in here. Alright, there we go. What do we got on here? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Leave it to me, folks. Leave it to me. Make this guy cause terror because he's more likely to be in fights. Hedge Wizard. Yeah, not a whole lot of other good stuff here. We might just wait. There we go. At least we got some of those guys itemed up there. Hawkland. Midland. It's a special building here. Great Temple of Ulrich. Oh, we'll be building that at some point. Better believe it. Let's go ahead and do that. Get us some extra growth. Replenishment, Northern Oblast. Need to tear that down. And we can go ahead and put this one to start growth because we're going to need the extra growth up there. Hit Fort Ostrowsk next time. I think it is...
How should we proceed?
Let's go do a little... we can't do anything to these guys because we don't have the money. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Research. Veteran gunners. Construction. So armor for great swords, knights, Reichsguard, Blazing Sun, Demigriff knights. I think that makes sense. Income from trade producing buildings? Nah. Income from settlements. Light cavalry. Yeah, let's do this full plate mail. Okay. Just about out of time for this episode. I was kind of hoping we get a fight in with Chaos. Look at the dwarves just going up there like all gung-ho. They may be short, but they are scared of nothing. Look at that. That's an ally right there. That is an ally that I can stand beside. I mean, we'll be a lot taller than him, but we can stand beside him. Oh, the grudges. Seriously, though. How about that, man? You tell Thorgrim to go attack, he goes and starts laying down the smack on someone. So we control a huge swath of land here. We've even got the ports over there in what was Bretonia. So we got a good launching point to the New World. The question is who we want to attack in the New World. It's too bad the Tomb Kings won't actually be in this campaign. I'm thinking even when they release it, it won't be in here because the save game file won't be compatible. That's sad. No Tomb Kings. So excited for the Tomb Kings. They are freaking awesome. They are good. Alright, getting close to the end of this turn. See if Chaos move forward so I can... Oh, they did come out. Look at that. Bunch of freaking turd burglars. When I don't have an army down there. I'm gonna change my target for Bretonia. I think we can get a huge fight here at Prague, maybe. Let's see. Did these guys siege me?
It is war.
So 5 great swords, 3 halberds, 4 guns, 2 howitzers. So my biggest problem here is going to be the cavalry and the chariots. I've got too many targets, and then they outrange me with the hell cannon. We'd way rather fight them from the settlement, if possible. Let's see if we can get... Yeah, there's more of these guys sailing in, too. Let's get Bretonia. Bretonia.
King Lewin Leoncoeur.
I need your help, Lewin. I call upon you. If you have any chivalry left, you will come to the aid of your ally. Alright, so I got Bordelot and Bretonia. Hopefully they'll come help me so I don't have to turn any armies around. Be a good ally like the dwarves, man. I want to see some real chaos hatred.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
Oh, no you don't, dwarves.
Sigmar
That's
is
mine. Okay. So now we fully control this province. Norden, we don't need that. Perfect. Side ship. Swishank. And at Prague.
That's will work.
So we'll put Balthasar in the settlement.
Who calls? Yes.
So there's a lot of chaos armies here. I'm gonna have 2 armies. They might attack me just because they have numbers. We'll see if we can go them in. I mean, these dwarves, man, look at them. Like I said, scared of nothing. They don't even have armor piercing and they're not scared. Tell you what. I mean, you would think those guys were slayers with the way they were fighting there. Midheim. Only got so much cashola. Let's see how this plays out. Improve trade, improve that. Northern Oblast. Get defenses. Oh, I got Karl here too. Exotic animals, man, that would be nice to have. Is that a dwarf settlement? Hell pit? Like, what's the... No, you got these ones are the dwarf settlements, right? Yeah, those are the dwarf settlements. What is this one? That one must be new. Occupied hell pit. That's interesting. I wonder what that looks like if you take it over as the Empire.
The nation calls.
Well, we'll know soon.
Fight for our nation.
Alright, well, we've reclaimed all the lands that Kislev lost. And I think we're in a good position for the next episode. So next episode, we're going to end up in some big fights with Chaos. We've got them kind of pinned up here right where we want. We'll continue to beat down the Varg. The Varg have lost significant power. They went from probably being ranked way up high. Yeah, they're at strength level 31. Word of Chaos is at 41. Where are the Warriors of Chaos? Chaos, Puppets of Chaos. I mean, yeah, they're at number 9, and this Vessels of Chaos, number 4. So, it should be a good fight. they'll have plenty of troops. Anyway, I hope you all are ready for it. Heir of Carthage signing out for now. I will see you next time in Total War Warhammer 2, the Mortal Empires campaign.